Akash Inti, the real reflection of you. Just finished some gardening over here. It's a beautiful day outside. It's nice, to garden. The flowers that I planted are still in the stage of sprouting, yet to emerge from the surface at this point in time. Yet at the same time, also knowing that they're there. The mint is growing like wildflowers. Lots of mint. Mint always grows really, really quickly. For those of you who don't know. Also putting some old flowers that we captured some flowers. That'd be funny. From the garden, which is really, really nice. I feel kind of self-conscious right now because my mom and my brother are over here. But it's like, dude, why are you feeling self-conscious about that? Simply voicing it, Putting the hose away right now. And enjoying this weather, Been doing a lot of spring cleaning all around. Like physically, obviously, like getting rid of a bunch of old clothes. I've pretty much, if you guys know, or if you guys have been noticing, I've almost entirely only worn this one pair of clothes while I've been in quarantine. Maybe like alternated between a few pairs, but almost entirely just one pair of clothes. And it's funny because I don't really need that many clothes, I only need a couple pair of clothes tops. Obviously, I'm not really doing too much other than staying around the house, but it just goes to show me that, like, yeah, where do I want to place my resources moving forward? I'm really grateful for today. I have everything that I need to make what I want happen. And I keep bringing my mind and attention back towards this idea of I have everything I need right now. I have all the relationships that I need at the moment. I have all the friendships that I need at the moment. I have all the support that I need at the moment. I have all the money that I need at the moment. I have all the brain power that I need at the moment. Everything is exactly as it ought to be. And it's funny because for some people that could be scary, meaning like, what? You only have this? You only have that? And there's times where my mind will go that way, but every single time my mind goes that way, I bring my focus and attention back to the idea of how much do you really need? I've noticed how little I can survive off of during this whole quarantine period. And I love it. It's almost in some senses like I'd been training my whole life for this. I remember back in high school where there would be days where I would go to school and bring like one of those giant bags of goldfish to school with me. And that would be like my food for maybe 2 days, 3 days. I would just be munching on goldfish. And I would have soccer after school. I would play, whether it be soccer practice for an hour and a half, or even sometimes a game. And some people might be like, oh my gosh, that's so unhealthy that you were eating so little and you were doing all of this activity. But to me, it was like, I didn't need so much extra weight or extra baggage or extra mass. I never like appreciated that on my specific body frame. I always liked being lean, knowing that if ever a time were to come in which I needed to be lean, or if ever a time were to come in which I didn't need much, I'd be able to survive. And a lot of it was actually mental toughness, The pangs of hunger are not necessarily easy to deal with. And I come from a really privileged background in the sense of I've been given a lot of things. Like I don't have to think about food. I don't really have to worry about food. there's not many things really to worry about in life overall. Just gotta stay healthy, stay disciplined. That's the one that I've been noticing quite a bit, is that staying disciplined, staying steady, in the words of one of my mentors, Vince Hollywood Kelvin. Stay steady. And that's the tough one. You know, we have so much freedom to do anything that we want to. But that's what makes discipline so difficult. And it's a concept I continue to learn in the BDSM community that I study. That you're free to do anything you want to. But staying disciplined is one of the toughest things to do. And so anyone with discipline, I've got a high admiration for, because I know what it takes. I see what it takes. That's why military men are so attractive to women. It's that level of discipline that they have. And it changes the mind. That's when the mind is really free. Because when you are, or when anyone, not you specifically, but anyone is undisciplined, they're free. Yeah, they can do anything they want to. But it's almost like all of that energy is not channeled towards anything. When one is disciplined, they're channeling all of their energy towards a specific purpose. And what does that mean? Well, it's channeling the minds towards that purpose, making sure that one's in physical health, good physical health and physical shape, making sure that one is of sound mind and their mind is flowing. That one is of sound financial resources or sound financial health, able to flow their money as their purpose dictates. About to sneeze. And of sound spirit, able to flow their spiritual energy towards what they so decide. One more sneeze. And so, keep the discipline. Because it's one of the toughest things to do, and yet it's one of the most freeing things that we can do. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.